Record. All right. Hi, pre-count. We are going to get started with our attendance and then a very quick form this morning. It's just a where we at. It's a where we at Thursday form. I just want to know, how are you? How are you doing? And then how are you feeling about math? Because that is interesting information to me. We haven't done a survey in a little while. And then I want to know, most of you are in an amazing place. And I want to know, like, what keeps you motivated? Why are you still plugging and chugging after almost a whole year of this business? So would love to hear that motivation, because I think some other people could really use it. I'm loving these new backgrounds since the last time I saw you. Maritza updated her initials, loving it. Devin's got a bird with a Yankees hat. While I don't love the Yankees, I do love a bird with a hat on, so we can go there. David, is that a new D? Jimmy, do you go by David like in the professional world? Or do you go by Jimmy? Also, yes. Okay, love it. I'm loving these new profiles. Since it's the only, it's like you're wearing like a new, I don't know, new uniform or something. It's great. Okay, friends. If you're just joining us, please go ahead and take attendance. And then we have, I can't, Devin, you're ridiculous. I can't look at that. You're gonna fill out your Where We At Friday form. And I appreciate those of you who have already jumped in. Thanks, Eric. Already filled out my form. Appreciate you. It's Invasive Species Week, y'all. I don't know if you know what an invasive species is, but it's a non-native to an ecosystem. So it means, like, if you buy a turtle at the pet store and then you drop it off at Echo Park Lake, that can become an invasive species, because then the turtle breeds other turtles, and then there are too many turtles in Echo Park Lake, and that is killing the ecosystem. So anyway, very interesting. These are all invasive species in California. Who knew? The swan is an invasive species in California. Pretty wild. Happy early birthday to Shemaya and Nathan. If you know them, you can shout them out. But then I learned about a nutria. It's kind of like a beaver. Interesting. You got the bullfrog, the animal snail, water snake, the swan, the slider. Very, very interesting. For sure, for sure. Cool. Please do go ahead and take that attendance. And then we are going to jump in today. Where we at Thursday? I see I got Eric, I've got Devin A, I've got Ali Barreto, thank you. Devin's got a hamster with a hat on it. It's a NASA beanie. I love it. These profile photos crack me up. Manny, you're still here. Manny, you can go ahead and head out, bud. Make sure you turn in 30 and 31. For sure. Bye. Sounds good. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks, Fatima. Thanks, Brandon. All right, team. I'm going to jump in. I know many of you are still filling out that form. If you could pause on the form for just a moment and pay attention to what I'm going to say, because our class is actually going to be over in a little bit here. Thanks, Kira. Okay, so pause for just a second. Okay, I wanted to give you a grand view of what the rest of our quarter looks like. We used to have all these weeks left in our quarter, and now we have just a few weeks left. Week 8 already happened. We are already done with 29. We're going to do 30 today. Next week, we'll do 31. And then Thursday is TBD. I have not decided if we're going to jump to 32 or if we're going to do a review. So we will TBD. Weeks 10 and 11 are going to be financial literacy based. So I'm pumped about that. Okay. After that, as long as you're passing all of your classes, you're going to have spring break, 2 weeks of it. Really pumped about that. If you're not passing all of your classes, now's the time. It's crunch time, my friends. Let's turn that stuff in. Speaking of turning things in, we've got a few people still looking for quiz corrections, Janet, Christine, and Kat. assignment 28 was from 2 times ago, Janet, Josh, and just Christine. And then assignment 29, my friends, Emma, Ale, Josh, and Christine. It's no problem that you haven't turned it in. Just a reminder too, please do turn it in as soon as possible so that we can make that life happen for you. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I have to leave. I have to leave. It is not ideal, I know. Ale, you may need to resubmit. Sorry about that. Let me rephrase here. This one here, if your name is on this list, it does not mean that you have not submitted. It might mean that you didn't turn something in, or like some part of it, a picture didn't load or something. That happens a lot. So just to, like, if your name's on this list, go ahead and double check Canvas, because I made comments either on your doc or in Canvas itself. So that might be it, Ale. Thank you for that question and reminder. So this is submit or resubmit. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, friends, I'm so sorry. I have to leave. Here's the thing. For the future of Hybrid High, I promise you it's a good thing. I am going to an interview process where we are interviewing a few people who might become teachers here at Hybrid High. So I want to make sure that you have the best possible teachers. Unfortunately, this was the only time that we could schedule this, and it's happening like all day. So super, super important. So here's what's going to happen. I am very sad face about leaving BT dubs. In Canvas, you have the video. I know it's not ideal. I know it's not ideal, but you're going to watch the video. The notes are also linked in Canvas, and I emailed them to you. Okay, so you have the notes just like normal, and you're going to complete assignment 30 just like normal. Okay. For some of us, this will feel normal because you already watched the videos. For some of us, that might feel kind of bleh because you like the live action. However, today we're going to try to learn from a video. You can kind of pretend that you're practicing for college. That'd be pretty good. Okay, there are a few options for where you can do this, right? A few options for where you can do this. You can, option A, you can go to your breakout rooms and work in your small group. If you want to do that, you can. Option B, if you want to stay in this room, right? If you want to stay in this room, you can stay on just like quiet atmosphere. Miss Yama should be around here somewhere. Maybe not. She might have lost her Wi-Fi. She's been having Wi-Fi issues. You should be able to ask Miss Yama if you need help. If you want to stay in this room here, okay? Option C, and this is a big time option. I had to ask Miss Dero to let this happen so early. Option C is you are allowed to log off of Zoom if you promise to turn in your assignment 30. Okay, so if you promise to turn in your assignment 30, you are allowed to log off of the Zoom in order to work asynchronously for today. Okay. So first thing you're going to do, watch the video, take notes. Second thing, assignment. We've been practicing all year, so you already know what to do. Right. You might be asking, but what if I don't get it, Miss? I think you're going to get it. It's about special right triangles today. I think you're going to get it. If you don't get it, you're more than welcome to come back and ask Miss Yama. You can also text me, email me, or if you want to Google it, you want to be self-sufficient, you can Google special right triangles, and there's like thousands of videos about special right triangles. Okay. What questions do we have for today? What questions do we have for today? What questions? Anything? Hi, Kimberly. Yes, Christine, you can totally get attendance. Thank you for asking. Okay, I put in there. Okay, so in the chat, you have the link to the notes, the link to the assignment, the link to the YouTube, and then you have attendance and you have the form. Option A, you can go to your breakout room. Option B, you can stay here. Option C, as long as you promise to turn in, you may log off. Okay, so those are your options. Kimberly, just to catch you up, I have to go, sad face. So we are working asynchronously today. Scouts promise, yes, Scouts promise, if you can turn it in. At this point, I'm gonna let you choose if you wanna do option A, option B, or option C. If you are gonna choose option C, go ahead and just tell me in the chat, option C, I promise. And then you can go ahead and log off. So if you're choosing option C, if you wanna work in your breakout rooms, they're open, you can choose that. If you choose option C, you have to say, I promise. You gotta say, I promise. Got a pinky swear. Pinky swear. Pinky swear. Pinky swear. All right. I promise. Pinky power. Okay, friends, you can choose right now if you want to go to option A in your small groups. It looks like Miss Yama must be having Wi-Fi, so option B is actually not an option. So either option A in your small group or option C, you promise. Pinky's up. Pinky's up. Sounds good, Giselle. Okay. Pinky swear. Bye, friends. Bye. Bye, friends. Bye, everybody. Bye, Mia. Have a good day. Sounds good, Kira. Bye, friends.